If you need any Xbox or PlayStation codes or anything gaming related, check the referral links down in the description. They'll take you to g2a.com. They already have a discount on most of their goods already, and with the code CHES at checkout, you can get yourself an extra 3% off as well. Hey guys, how's it going? Chez back again, and welcome to episode number 109 of the My Player series here on FIFA 15. We start with an away game at Loftus Road against QPR, but we are in the final rundown towards transfer deadline day. After this game, we'll be trying to get ourselves a move away from Old Trafford, but time is running out. Obviously, we had the option to go to Spurs earlier on in the window, and you guys turned that down. And unfortunately, we missed a chunk in the last episode thanks to injury. So, unfortunately, we're looking like we're going to try and have to rush through a transfer between now and deadline day. Everton have come in for us twice already and we've turned them down. However, if they are the only club to come in for me again, as you can see, they currently sit in the 18th spot after 2 defeats so far this season. If they are the only club to come in for us, despite the fact that they don't have European football, I will put the option of Everton to you if they're the only club that comes in for us again. But obviously, hopefully, we'll have something different for you guys to vote on. If there is a straw poll in the description down below, watch the video first, please, to make sure that obviously you are able to see who it is on screen rather than in the straw poll, and we can have a look at their squad, etc., and see what competition might be like and whether that particular side are in Europe, etc. But for now, let's jump into this game against QPR. If you enjoy the video, then hit that like button, obviously, and hopefully we could hit the 500 to 600 mark again. That'd be absolutely superb. And of course, if you aren't subscribed already and you enjoy, then hit that sub button, and maybe you can help me get closer to 58,000 subscribers. We hit 57k over the weekend. 60k is on the horizon. It's not too far away, and hopefully we can hit that before the end of the month, maybe. Who knows? But for now, let's jump into the game against QPR, try and get ourselves a couple of goals to put ourselves in the shop window again, and fingers crossed we can do just that and get 3 points for the side that we currently play for, whilst looking to play for somewhere else. Nice run down the right hand side by Harriman. He will keep it in the shadows down here on the near side, using Andrade or Bruno Andrade for support. It comes to Raphael. Good strike, well saved by the goalkeeper. I've probably mentioned this the last time we played QPR as well. I think that's the same Raphael. Or can I get there? No, it's a bit too heavy. The same Raphael that we have in the FIFA 15 Twitch career mode series that we have at Borussia Mönchengladbach. So we know how good a player he is, and it does look like him. So I believe it is. But Mata into Rooney. Let's see if we can get another through ball here, shall we? No, he's going the wrong way. Never mind. First chance goes QPR's way, and we get a good save in thanks to Vicente Waita. Blind brings that down well. Going back to Fellaini, I'll call for this, and Blind will give it to me. We've got anyone else on the outside? No, Luke Shaw's not made the run this time. Let's try that turn inside there, though. I see Blind waiting on the edge of the box, but there's a man between him and me. Cheeky little scoop turn, a little bit too much on it. We're still going here. Dance around the defender, and the shot, and the finish. I wasn't intending to actually go for goal with that particular move, but it ends up being a fantastic solo run. A couple of skill moves, a cheeky scoop turn as well, with that little kind of fake drag back as well, but I wasn't expecting to be able to get through their defensive line. I was looking the entire time for a pass off, but regardless, we go alone. We've got the goal to put ourselves in the shop window. Hopefully now someone, a big side, will come in and make a decent offer for us, but right now we're concentrating on being 1-0 up against QPR. No. That was a perfect challenge. I wasn't commentating because Diakite looked as if he was going nowhere, had 2 or 3 defenders around him, and the defenders just cleanly won the ball. I thought it was just, they weren't going to get anywhere near through the goal. You see so many defenders around him. Was it Raphael that went in for the tackle? Well, Blinder's blocked the shot. It looks as if Raphael's maybe giving him a cheeky push in the back as he's had the shot, and the referee's pointed to the spot. Well, QPR with a chance to immediately get themselves back on level terms. It's literally straight after kickoff, after we went 1-0 in front. It's Raphael, former Borussia Mönchengladbach striker, saved by Waita, pushes it out for a corner. Justice, I think. That wasn't a penalty as far as I was concerned. A brilliant tackle by Daley Blind, and it wasn't a push on him by Raphael. They have the corner. It is still dangerous, and we've headed it clear, but it's only going to drop as far as Yun Suk Young. Here's Sandro to get it out wide. I'll make sure I don't play anyone onside by actually paying attention to my position in the box, and we've gotten it away now. Chance for a counter-attack, perhaps. Rooney, is he going to come back this way? I've called for it. He'll get it to Mata. Mata's going to Anderson, and he's given it away, but Anderson still wins it back. Rooney again in the ball, in possession. Dinks it over to Mata. Back to, well, towards Rooney. This is a rather long highlight now, but he's found me. I see the run by Daley Blind. We'll try and find him. Headed clear by Leroy Fer, and eventually the move does come to a close. Here's Raphael down the line. There's not too much in the way of support here, but he's going solo, and that should be and is another penalty. Wow. And that one definitely was a penalty. Nowhere near the ball there.
Oh, wow, Michael Keane, that was a disgraceful challenge. What card's he going to get? I'm not sure. It's a yellow by the looks of things, and it is. That you clearly saw there that that was a definite penalty. The ball was well gone, and he's just. Oh, he's done him with a step over. That's what he's done. He's gone to. He's dummied the ball and with a step over. Looks as if he's going to turn back inside. So Keane's committed to the challenge and he's just chopped him. Absolutely chopped him. So Raphael, after missing one penalty earlier on, has the chance at the very death of the first half to make it 1-1 as we go in at the break. He goes for the dink this time, in off the bar. An audacious penalty. Chipped into the back of the net, off the woodwork. We are going in at half-time with the scoreline at 1-1 thanks to Raphael from the penalty spot at the second time of asking. Anderson into Fellaini. Nice little ball into Daley Blind, who works it to Rooney. I've called for the through ball and he'll give it to me. Nice little Ronaldo top first touch. We'll look for the finesse. It's deflected and into the back of the net it goes. Our 150th goal. A really, really impressive milestone. That's 150 goals in all games played to this point in our career, whether that be games in the Cup, in the League or friendlies, just 150 goals altogether. Oh, it's really unfortunate for the goalkeeper, but the luckiest, well, one of the luckiest goals that we've scored so far in our career ends up being the milestone one. We actually got a deflected goal in the previous episode as well against Arsenal. This time it goes in off Chorluka rather than Per Mertesacker, but the goal counts for us in exactly the same way. The initial shot was on target, so it goes down as our goal, not an own goal. And that makes it Manchester United 2, QPR 1. Leroy Fer powering in on goal, but decides to go back to Sandro. Picks out a gorgeous ball looking for Junior Hoylett. Brings it down well, stands it up. There's a man at the back post. Raphael can't get there and it's hooked away by Michael Keane. Not the best attempt to try and win the ball there by Angel Di Maria, but he's actually managed to get it quite well. And I'll call for a through ball from Rooney. Perhaps could have played that through the air, but it's perfectly weighted. Wayne Rooney sets me up for the hat-trick because Meeks can't do anything about it. What a ball from Wayne Rooney. One of the best weighted and perfectly placed through balls we've ever had play to us on My Player. That is exquisite football from Wayne Rooney, and that's a hat-trick for us away from home at Loftus Road. Everybody's coming over to celebrate in the shadows in the bottom corner. That's Manchester United 3, QPR 1, and definitely game over, but I just wanted to see that pass again. Brilliant stuff, left-footed shot underneath the goalkeeper. Looks like we're getting 3 points here, and we're definitely getting man of the match as well. Here's Angel Di Maria inside to Marouane Fellaini. Nice ball to RVP. Working it about nicely. Fellaini's in for a fourth. He's hit the post. Can he get there for the rebound? No. Can I keep the move alive by winning the header? We have done. Mata with the extravagant overhead kick. Unfortunately, straight at the goalkeeper. That could have been 4-1 and getting game well and truly over. And it would have been probably the best goal of the game as well if Mata's strike from there had gone in, or the brilliant move between RVP and Fellaini had worked an opportunity as well. Unfortunately, it was the post followed by a shot straight at the goalkeeper, and with only 5 minutes to go, we are definitely getting all 3 points here. Final whistle goes then, it finishes 3-1, a hat-trick for us, a missed penalty for them and a goal for Raphael from the other shot from the penalty spot to make it 1-1 just before half-time, but a convincing display from us, both defensively and offensively. Apart from the 2 penalty kicks, we weren't really troubled at the other end, and we couldn't have put in a better performance ourselves even if we tried. 3 goals for us, and we couldn't have asked for a better way to put ourselves in the shop window to try and get ourselves a move away. You will already know, if there's a straw poll in the description, whether we've actually gotten a bid between now and the end of the transfer window, but we will find out sooner rather than later whether we actually have. Obviously, if it's one of particular note, then I will give you the opportunity to vote on it. It's saying Everton have bid for me again, but I don't really want to go to Everton if we can help it. But it looks like we're going to get to deadline day with no bid made. Well, if nothing comes in on deadline day, we'll have to stay here at Man United until January. I know a few people want me to stay at Man United, but it would be nice to get a move away if we possibly can. I'm just going to check and make sure I am still transfer listed. Interest shown by Lazio, Wolfsburg and Everton. I tell you what, I wouldn't turn down a move to Wolfsburg at all. Let's have a look. Nothing in the first hour. This is probably going to be a long highlight here at the end, so apologies if it's going to extend the length of the video by a long way, but still plenty of time left to get an offer in if someone is actually going to do so. Come on, boys, please. I'm tempted to save it here just to see, just in case we don't get a bid. Oh, we've got an email transfer offer for you. Okay, we are going to get one. Let's see who it's from. Are you guys going to have to vote? It's from Atletico Madrid. Wowzers. Now that is an offer we can consider. Let me quickly check their squad though and make sure that there isn't too much competition for first team places and see what European competition they're in. I'll have a look at the Champions League first because I presume they'll be in the Champo. So have a look. Athletic Bilbao. They aren't in the Champions League. That's peculiar. We'll go across to eventually to the Europa League. They are in the Europa League, but Atletico Madrid is a very good place to go. But look at all those strikers, although not really many that you would say would keep us out of a first team spot. You've got Mario Mandzukic, who's probably in his mid-30s by now, 32, so probably dropping in rating. What does it say? He's 84. Boya Bastone is a youngster that won't threaten us at all, I wouldn't have thought. Samuel Saiz is a youngster. Raul Jimenez is the Mexican guy who, again, probably wouldn't cause us too many problems for first team football. Hector is a youngster, 22. Nikos Verjos, I presume, is a youngster, 22. Serjan Perdic, he's 20, he's a youngster as well. Marcos Irathoth Moreno is another youngster, and obviously Alessio Cerci, you all know. So really, first team kind of competition is Cerci and Mandzukic. Do they play with two strikers at Atleti? Sometimes they play a 4-2-2-2, sometimes they play a 4-4-2, and sometimes they play a 4-2-3-1. So I'm not really too sure what the starting formation would be. But I will offer it to you. Atletico Madrid then, ladies and gentlemen. There will be a straw poll in the description down below. Let me save this under my player. Make sure we don't overwrite any other career modes. And we will kick on by you guys answering the straw poll in the description. What happens next? Do we wait for another offer in the final 6 hours of transfer deadline day, which would make the next episode extremely short, should you actually decide to do that? Or we can go to Atletico Madrid, play in the Europa League, and try and get them into the Champions League for next season, and maybe stay in Spain for a second year, because it's not something we've done to this point. We've not actually stayed at a team for more than 12 months, so maybe we could go to Atleti, help them get Champions League football, get them out of the Europa League if we possibly can, and then if we do get Champions League football, maybe stay there for a second year and see or just kind of reevaluate things at the end of this 5th season. It's up to you. Let me know in the description down below with the straw poll. Comment. Let me know in the comments what you've voted for, and we'll see what happens between now and Wednesday evening, and then I'll record Thursday's episode. Maybe we can even wait until Thursday afternoon, just to make sure that I can leave you guys as much time as possible before getting the vote numbers in before recording the next episode. But for now, that is going to bring today's episode to a close. Thank you very much for watching. Have your say in the straw poll and in the comments, and I will see you next time.